The Wii U is the worst Nintendo console ever? Well, I don't think so. Yes, the Wii U's game library was scarce at the beginning, and the sales weren't doing too great, and overall they probably didn't do too great. Well, you know what, right now the game library is looking nice and strong, so that's why I'm making my list of top 10 Wii U games, in my opinion. So yeah, stick around. At number 10 is Dynasty Warriors. Hyrule Warriors.
So Hyrule Warriors is essentially a Dynasty Warriors game and a Legend of Zelda skin. For those unfamiliar with the Dynasty Warriors franchise, it's a large-scale beat-em-up fighting game where you run from capture point to capture point. A lot of Zelda fans weren't too thrilled with the title since the fan base is used to an open world, exploration, puzzle solving, and other kind of aspects of the Zelda formula. But going into the game with no preconceptions, I had a blast. Tearing through hundreds and hundreds of enemies feels so natural with all your different attacks. The story has super underwhelming parts, but overall it wasn't too bad. I was playing more for the gameplay, which rarely got stale, since the game had a large variety of characters from the Zelda universe, which in the end I really just love. This game was a ton of fun, and even though the Great Fairy still kind of creeped me out, it lands number 10 on my list.
Ever want to see Mario in a catsuit? Well, you can check DeviantArt or play my number 9 game, Super Mario 3D World.
The Mario franchise's core games were still selling really well, but for a lot of people, the formula started to feel as bland as vanilla ice cream cone. But luckily for us, they took our ice cream and turned it into a tasty milkshake. Yum. Turning the 2D side-scroller to a 3D open world opened up so many opportunities for new creative levels. The best part was, yes, the levels were fun on their own, but the co-op, that was crazy fun. You can work together to get through levels, or like most people, you can trample your friends trying to get the most points. Cool, I won the level. So what? Well, how about you get a sick crown that flaunts your superiority in front of your friend's face? Not enough? Well, you also get a pick between Mario, Luigi, Toad, who have different abilities. Yes, well, this one is for the Wii U, and if you don't win, well, just pick Toad, because he always wins. Like, you know, he's faster. Just pick Toad.
Hey, Mr. Clark, you can't put any remakes on your list. Well, thank you for your opinion, Internet, but Wind Waker is still one of the best games on the console, and it will be my number 8 pick.
Wind Waker looked really nice and cool when it came out on the GameCube, right? Well, now it's in HD and looks beautiful on the Wii U. If you're unfamiliar with Wind Waker, then it's practically just a Legend of Zelda game which is extremely stylized, and instead of Hyrule, you sail island to island in your trusty Red Lion. Most is the same in this version comparatively, but it does implement the gamepad in cool ways like using it for map or inventory management. Either way, it's just a must-play Zelda game, or should I say, a Tetra game.
Well, you like NES games, do you? Don't worry, number 7 isn't the whole NES remake pack thing, it's Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight takes inspiration from some of my favorite games like Mega Man, Castlevania, and Super Mario. Yes, it's retro, but unlike your dad's old cardigan, it's still stylish. Each level is fresh and introduces new mechanics, always retaining the interest of the player. Every boss is creative, and at the end of every level, it gave me something to look forward to. The Wii U version also comes with Plague Knight DLC, which is just as fun as playing Shovel Knight, with a different perspective on the same story. You also can play multiplayer, but you need the Shovel Knight amiibo, which really is a pretty sick amiibo in my opinion, and it's pretty cool, right? Like, look how majestic this being is. Yeah, get a little
shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girls.
But yeah, he's pretty cool.
Do you remember on the playground when you were a little kid playing Pokemon with your friends and you pretend play, and the kid down the block, he'd pick Bulbasaur, so you'd have to pick Charizard, and in a real battle, no way Bulbasaur's gonna beat Charizard, so you beat the crap out of a kid and broke his nose? Yeah, me neither, but Pokkén Tournament's game number 6.
take some of the toughest Pokemon like Machamp, Charizard, and Chandelure. Well, you can play as Pikachu Libre, so no complaining. Along with the solid roster, the stages are aesthetically pleasing. When fighting, you switch seamlessly from a 2D Street Fighter style to an open stage, which reminds me of Naruto Ultimate Storm games. The online ranking system is actually really effective, and I wish Smash Bros. Would adopt a similar ranking system. I do recognize Pokkén's flaws, the campaign, but I'm a Pokemon fanboy, so I'm just gonna ignore that.
The number 5 spot's about to meet its maker. It's Mario Maker. I want to die.
So this game has been given a lot of well-deserved praise, and here's why. Everyone loves Mario, right? Well, imagine an endless supply of levels with just about any kind of stage you would want. Along with a large supply of good and not so good levels, I felt like a kid in a candy shop making my own level. The tools used to make levels were easy, and it also gives you the ability to create surprisingly complex levels. Levels do start mundane since not everyone is a Miyamoto of level making. Overall, super fun though.
Everyone loves some good Kart. Same with me. Number 4, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8 was one of the biggest hits on the Wii U since the console's release. Even though the game is the oldest on my list, I still play it to this date. The controls are as clean as ever, and the game brings new features like gliding, coin collecting, and new items. Along with all of this, the DLC was 100% worth it, since now I get a ride with Link. The game makes it almost impossible to turn down a round of Kart. Well, unless it's 200cc.
It's Splatoon.
You didn't expect a shooter on the list, did you? Well, you probably did, because Splatoon's kind of a big deal. So, you're a kid, squid, well, both, and you play either capture the point objectives, or you see how much ground you can cover with paint. Painting the environment isn't the only way you win, but it's incredibly addicting. And the squid mode interacting with the paint is so fun when you travel. The story mode didn't present much of a challenge, but a story was the thrill of a campaign with really cool bosses in my opinion. This original title was a nice treat, and you can believe that I'm going to be bummed that the last Splatfest just ended.
Bayonetta 2 is too good. That's why it lands the number 2 spot on the list. Someone put me out of my misery.
I never thought I'd see the day an M-rated title would be on the best titles of a Nintendo console list. You know, well, that day's today. Bayonetta 2 takes you on an adventure of Bayonetta, an Umbran witch, guiding her way through heaven and hell. The combat is smooth and feels satisfying. Building up combos with a variety of moves leads to larger attacks, which are equally rewarding. The campaign is fulfilling, but in case you need more, the multiplayer where you fight cooperatively strung me along for more hours and more entertainment. The game also comes with the original Bayonetta, so I couldn't recommend this purchase enough.
200 hours later, and Smash Bros. For the Wii U is my number 1 choice on the list.
Don't you hate it when a game has too much content? Yeah, me neither. A record-breaking amount of characters, stages, and extras were put in the game along with new modes. My favorites include the tournament modes online and custom character creation, which no Smash Bro has done before. I sunk so much time into For Glory, I started to think of myself as a pro Smash player. The local multiplayer goes to 8 players and is the most popular party game I have between me and my friends. So yeah, favorite Wii U game, it has to be the new Super Smash Bros.
Well, thank you for watching this video. If you like what you saw, feel free to leave me a like or subscribe to the channel or whatever. I just want to know if you guys like these kind of videos. But yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.